Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 18 in the life and times of Thor Thundercock. Well, before we get started, I got news. My friends on Facebook know this. I broke Skyrim again. Yes, that's right. I broke it again. I really broke it this time. I had to reinstall Skyrim, and I figured out that my problem was that I had been installing and uninstalling mods, trying to find the right balance, but I was using Nexus Mod Manager, which installs everything in the Skyrim folder, and it had me in stitches. I couldn't figure out what was going on, so I just dumped the whole thing, and I've since changed to Skyrim Mod Organizer, and I have a lot more control over it. And with Mod Organizer, what happens is if you don't know about Mod Organizer, learn about it, go to Gamer Poets and check it out. What it does is it installs the mods in a virtual folder on your hard drive, preferably if you follow Gamer Poets installation video on Mod Organizer. It puts the mods in separate folders within the Mod Organizer folder, so that Skyrim's forced to go to these folders for your mods, and you still can use your mods, of course, but you can uninstall and reinstall different mods without too much trouble. Your saves kind of suffer, but if you use Save Editor, you can fix that too. But anyway, so after having broken Skyrim, and as you can see from this save here, that's not the one. That was a mistake I made. I had gotten quite far ahead in my videos, and it got to the point where I was going through a door. I'd go through a door and the game would just freeze because it was so screwed up, and that's what led me to do it. So what I had to do is I had to dump all of the videos. I dumped all of my saves, started over with Thor, and I've played through now until I got to this point, which is slightly before where I left off last video. I'm actually inside of Ustengrav when I did this save. Outside of Ustengrav is where I ended last video, so there's not any real break. Now, I've done some different stuff with the mods. I'll show you what that is. Let's go ahead and load this up. I've rambled enough. Yeah, I've done some different stuff with the mods. I got rid of surreal lighting, so you're not going to see that Technicolor, real bright colors from last video when we were outside and stuff. I installed Climates of Tamriel, which has its own lighting mod, so it looks a little more realistic. And I was trying to kick my graphics up on high, and I played up to this point with my graphics on high, but my frame rate was total shit. So graphics are back down to medium, which I got to deal with it. And my frame rate isn't very good, but this is only because I have a low-end PC that's like 8 years old. So, and if you look down in the description section, you will see my PC specs and my new mod list. There's not a lot of texture mods. I have a Middenborn's Book of Silence for weapons and armor, and Solstheim. I have the better NPC clothing. I have the pure for female skin and better males for male skin, and I have the ruffled feather, I believe, and that, you know, so it still looks pretty good. My frame rate isn't the greatest in the world, but we'll take a look down in here. I installed the skimpy bikini armor for all the girls. That's always nice. And oh yeah, this is, damn it. This touchy sumbitch. This is always nice. This is something else. I installed Frostfall and Campfire, so now I really have to pay attention to what I'm doing. A little shaky because I haven't played in a little while, so you have to forgive me. I got my mouse, I got my gamepad sensitivity set pretty low. It's like 0.65, which I didn't know that you actually had to do your settings for your any tweaks in your profiles on Mod Organizer. They've got a Skyrim any and a Skyrim preferences any in there that you have to use for your game to act the way you want to, and delete the default ones in your documents. Didn't know that. Got it taken care of. Alright, let's go through this door. Now, I still have an occasional stutter glitch. I don't know. When I go through a door, it's like the door it'll half open and then it'll fade about halfway down to black, and the game is freezing at that point because my even my video freezes, and I could be talking right along and not even realize it, and then when I go to load it up in VideoPad and edit the video, I'm like, oh man, because then the audio is like way longer in the video. I'm like, oh, now I gotta go find the place where the video froze and cut it down. So that's on me though. There's nothing, I haven't figured out how to fix that, but I'm assuming it has something to do with all the scripted mods. Oh great, it's raining. Just perfect. Just perfect. Yeah, wait, I want that. Just grand. Now, getting wet, as you can see, a little up in the upper right hand corner, there's a little man, I gotta get out of these swamps. That's all there is to it. There's a little, see the little bar, how it just shot up? That means I'm being exposed to the weather. Gray. And you're actually hearing thunder. At least it quit raining. Great. Now I'm damp and I'm going into snowy areas. But before I do this, I want to show you something. I got some new weapons. I installed immersive weapons. So I got a new sword. It's a Daedric katana. And as soon as it doesn't want to. And Discordia's changed. It's a dragon bone steel bow. Yes. And I got it, like I said, I got a Daedric katana. This is awesome. Yes, it says 304 damage. And my Daedric katana, my Discordia bow is a different kind of dragon bone bow than the original, so it's pretty cool. Got some new kinds of arrows, Justicar arrows, but I got ebony. I'm using ebony arrows right now, And Malice is now, instead of a Dragonbone sword, it is a Dragonbone steel greatsword. Doesn't that look cool? I like that sword. And I got a couple other things I found. A Khajiit bow. Yes, the Khajiits have their own bow. Looks like the old Dragonbone bow, but that's kind of cool looking. I'm going to improve it and use it as my hunting bow, because I don't want to use Discordia, because it eats, with triple enchantments on it, it eats soul gems like it's going out of style. I got to get out of here, man. It's this damn rain. Actually, I think I want to, before I do this, let's see. Oh, cool. The clouds parted as the rain passed on. But I have a new backpack. It's part of this Frostfall, and I have it to where it has an amulet of Talos attached, so I don't have to wear one, and it still gives me the time between shouts reduced, and it increases my carry weight by 50 points. That right there, we'll get into that. And I got some face masks to wear when it's in cold weather. Like, you know, it doesn't really provide any extra coverage, but Mage Hood, I'm going to keep the Mage Hood. I'm going to enchant that. That's going to be for my my rain outfit. I got a set of Nordic armor for one of my followers. I need the steel glass armor. That's a really cool thing I found. I'm gonna have to make me a whole set of this for my light armor set. Then I got my wolfskin hood. And I'm not wearing any of this stuff. I'm wearing my bear claw cloak, and I don't have a hood on. I need to put my hood on, because I'm gonna put my boots back on. There, I need to put my hood on, which is a good hood. I need to put my hood on because I'm going to be going into a really snowy area, really cold area. I have to pay attention to this kind of stuff now because oh, it's nighttime. Hey. Where'd all these wolves come from? A whole pack of wolves, man. Whole pack of wolves. Haha, that wolf jumped over that thing and using fire, actually, there's a whole pack of wolves. That's the first time I ever seen that. And the red bar up at the right hand side is my warmth level. I warmed up quite a bit from doing that. Alright, I gotta find Stone Hills here because I didn't have Thor asleep. I need to go over here to Stone Hills, though, because it's this way. And I have some other mods installed, immersive wenches and stuff like that. That's really cool. Oh, hey, look, a fire. This'll help. Hey, guys, what's up? Where did all these... What time is it? 12:20 a.m.
You're here about the mine.
Good morning.
It's already got an owner and she's not selling. If not, then please stay out of my workers' way.
Oh, well, good day.
Yeah, I'm not looking to buy your mine, buddy. I am looking to get warm. Oh boy. I think I'm good. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and sleep for the night, because you cannot sleep when enemies are nearby. Now this is for the people that I posted a GIF said in Facebook. It says you cannot wait while enemies are nearby. Okay, that's good. And we'll go for 7 hours here. And I have this set to where only auto saves when I rest. It doesn't auto save all the time, because that'll really screw your stuff up.
What's so good?
Wake and feeling rested. Let's take a look at my exposure. Comfortable. Okay, cool.
Oh, well, good day.
Ryling owns this mine. I wouldn't have much to live for if she hadn't offered me a job.
Yeah, that's nice, buddy. Alright, we'll go back out to the road. Now, I'm going to go back through Fort Dunstead, and I should have recorded my assault. Uh-oh. There's a battle going on. Stormcloaks versus Imperials. I gotta try to get past this battle. I've already got... Oh boy. This is where my frame rate really suffers. I just gotta get through here. Oh, they're really killing each other, man. See you later, guys. We could stop and watch that big-ass battle. Oh, great. Yeah, troll. Awesome. Just awesome. One shot. Ugh. Now, having fixed Thor, having had to redo Thor, I made him, he's a lot taller. He's pretty much taller than everybody. He's like, I want to say he's probably close to 7 foot tall, and with much longer hair. I actually got to use Apache hair on him this time. And I had immersive roads installed. I uninstalled that, and I had 2K snow installed, and I uninstalled that because it was big time performance hit. Who's this? Yo, buddy, you don't want to go that way. There's a big ass battle. Wait a minute, maybe you do.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
Yeah, have a nice day.
Grateful you didn't simply attack me.
But yeah, I had to uninstall a lot of the high definition texture mods. So this is the basic high resolution texture pack that Skyrim put out, and I thought about unpacking the BSA and optimizing the textures. We got a lot of shadow stripping going on, but there's not much I can do about that, I think. But my shadows look a lot better, don't they? Look at that. That's pretty good. And out here, my frame rate is about 12 to 15 frames a second. And this is outside in the snow. So I gotta go to a little bit more high graphic area. Oh, great! I'm cold. That's perfect. But I think I'll be able to make it to Fort Dunstad. Because if you get too cold, you will die. With Frostfall, you will die. I've died I haven't died from the cold. I've died from other things like beasts and shit like that. Who's this guy? Pale Militia Leader. Yeah, that's part of one of the mods I got. Populated Skyrim. Oh, look. Oh, I missed him. What about this giant? Let's say hello to Mr. Giant. Let's introduce him to Discordia. Don't you fucking worry about that snow fox, friend. It's hard to see because the one shot on a giant. That's awesome. It's hard to see because the crosshair is that spike from the bow sticks right down in front of the crosshair. So I gotta kind of use that to. That's awesome. The one shot on a giant. Yeah. We're gonna take the cave bear pelts. Dorit arrow. Hey, those look kind of cool. Get my ebon arrow. Take that. Take the giant's toe. Take that. Take the orcish arrows. Tombstone ceremonial greatsword. Wow, that looks kind of cool. We'll go ahead and take that. Just for looks. We'll get these mushrooms and check this chest. Oh yeah, I already cleared this chest out. That's right. Go up here by this fire. Maybe I'll get to warm up now. It says you begin. See how it says you begin to warm up? Yeah. You can't seem to get any warmer. Want to bet? This is where saving all these ales and everything, just an ale will help. Just drinking an ale will help. Oh. And eating a stew. Nice warm stew that I had in my pocket, in my backpack. Still warm. Still warm. But yeah, Frostfall it's kind of cool. It's definitely, you have to think about where you're going and what you're doing beforehand. You can't just run down a road and say, "Oh, I'm the Dovahking. Nothing can kill me," and then nothing does. Like the cold doesn't kill you. Well, oh look, a bandit leader. Oh, let's take his cheese. Take that. Take his leg of goat. Take the lock. What's the message? If you find me and my men dead, then you have to revenge your souls. We need you and your braves here. Okay, whatever. Plentiful, vigorous, and I'll take the wine, and he can keep the rest of this shit. Oh. It's a horse. Is this a free horse? If it is, I'm on it. No, it's not a free horse. Now it's gonna be a dead horse. What? One shot on a horse. That's what you get for being a steel horse. Oh, no shit. 40 bounty added to Whiterun for that? No shit. Well, that's okay. When I get back to Whiterun, I can say, "Hey, I'm Thane. You gotta let me go." I haven't done that yet, so. Because I can't I can't actually... What the hell? Fucking didn't even hear it. Having a little stutter, and I think the stutter is from... I think the stutter's because I'm running a lot of script-heavy mods. That's why I'm having audio stutter. I've always had audio stutter though. And even when I was playing the vanilla game, I had audio stuttering. So it's because the scripting engine Papyrus sucks. And how, I don't know how I got a 40 bounty for Whiterun. Go back through Fort Dunstad. I didn't clear out inside on this time because when I went to Fort Dunstad, there was a Civil War battle going on here nearby, and the Imperials lost this time. And I went in and I was killing the bandits, and one of the Stormcloak soldiers jumped in my way, as usual, and he got killed. And I ended up having to fight all of the Stormcloaks as well. And I killed them all, but that's not the point. I guess I shouldn't be... Oh, I need to... let's see. I'll drink me a mead. That'll make my exposure go down some. I may have to make me a fire. I'm alright. I'm cold, but as you can see from my exposure, exposure cold. And that's why you'll see as your exposure goes up, like around the edges of the screen, see how it starts to get a little blurry. It looks a little blurry because you're very cold is what the problem is. And I'm still actually in the Pale, in Stormcloak territory, but I should be starting to warm up pretty soon, because I'm getting down. Oh, this might be a little interesting. Bunch of Imperials running through here. Yeah, I liked the Immersive Roads mod that I had, but it made everything kind of bumpy. Yeah, see, now I'm starting to warm up. Oh, it says I'm very cold. Well, this is where, and I'm going to have to build a campfire. Survival skill. Build a campfire. Place here. Yes. Place here. I would like to do that. Use campfire. Use. And then it says we'll add fuel. Yes. And add tinder, wood shavings, yes. And we'll use my strike stone to... I gotta get warmed up a little bit before I continue on. First I gotta get this little fire going. Takes a while for this though. Very immersive. Where there's smoke, there's fire, guys. And add kindling, yes. I'll sit here and get warmed up. It says you begin to warm up. I was starting to get really cold there. But you only get about so far. You can only do about so much when you're outside. I could... yeah, let's use it. So yeah, and if I had more firewood, I could make a bigger fire and get warmer quicker. Now I know I could have went over to the giant camp and stood by that fire, which I probably should have done, but I just wanted to show you how this works. But I'm going to have to cut some more firewood. And this is where my friend on Facebook, Stu the RPGer, says, well, you don't need the camping mod, you have Campfire. Well, yeah, that's great, but Campfire doesn't have a portable chopping block like Altar's camping gear does, or a portable alchemy table, or a portable forge, or with a workbench and a sharpening wheel, or a portable arcane blacksmith or arcane enchanter. So yeah. Well, you know what, guys? We're going to go ahead and we're going to end the video right here. We'll quick save it here with my save namer. Episode 19 will be the next one. Alright guys, this has been episode 18 of the Life and Times of Thor Thundercock. Remember guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Then share it on social media with your friends, as it really helps out the channel. Until next time guys, remember to keep your sword sharp. Don't be a milk drinker. Remember to build a campfire. And watch the skies, traveler.